Well, hello, sports fans. Larry Eater, RunBlogRun. Conversations with Larry. This is our salute to the sound running meet, the 10. Wow, did that live up to all hype? And actually, I think it exceeded expectations. Do you like that word, exceeded? First of all, a shout out goes to Jesse Williams and Craig Vanderhoff. Jesse and Craig are the peeps behind the sound running bespoke meets. And why do I call them bespoke meets? Because quite frankly, they're very personalized, and it's about considering a track meet from the perspective of the athletes. I think everything else is kind of secondary. We've seen this at Tracklandia up in Lewis and Clark with our friends with the Portland Track Club. But I think what Jesse and Craig did on Sunday night, which is amazing. So let's go from the beginning. It was supposed to be on Saturday night, but the weather got a little strange. And on Friday night, I was chatting with Craig Vanderhoff and got the word that they may have to move the meet. And they announced it on social media that they moved it till Sunday because a lot of athletes have been training for this. The word was Grant Fisher was in phenomenal shape. The Bowerman Track Club folks were in great shape. There was other athletes coming in too, and it was going to be pretty serious. And the plan was a women's 10,000, a men's 1,500, excuse me, and then a men's 10,000. I'm starting with the men's right now just because I've got it in front of me, and I apologize. But the men's was phenomenal. Eighth place was Connor Matz at 27:25. 23, and it was amazing. There's an Australian record by Jack Rayner, 27:15:35. She saw Sean McGorty run 27:18:15. Kieran Tuntavate from the Philippines, or no, actually from Thailand, 27:23:64. Patrick Deaver, Puma Elite, 27:23:88. Shadrack Kipkerter, American Distance Project, 27:24:93. And now let's talk about the top two, Mo Ahmed and Grant Fisher. Mo is Canadian, and as you know, that Mo has picked up some hardware on the global distance wars, and we were lucky enough to interview him in 2019 after he got his bronze medal in the 5, and it was a lot of fun. He's also a University of Wisconsin grad, so go Badgers. Grant Fisher is a Stanford grad. I went to Santa Clara, still like him though. And Grant and Mo ran the 25 lapper the way you're supposed to. They got support from some of their teammates, taking him through 2 miles in about 8:33, getting him through the 5,000 exactly how they wanted. And Grant and Mo worked together lap by lap, and it came down to the last straightaway. And Grant Fisher won in 26:33:84, a new American record, breaking the 26:44 of Galen Rupp. It's also a North American record. Mo Ahmed ran a new Canadian record, 26:34:14. Now remember, Grant and Mo had just finished a 5,000 meter indoor race less than 3 weeks ago around Valentine's Day at Boston U on that famed speedy track there, where Grant ran a 12:53 new American indoor record, and Mo ran the Canadian record, I believe. But a fantastic men's 10,000 meters, and the depth was just astounding. The women's 10,000 was the first event of the evening, and it was pretty incredible. For the last 7,000 meters of her race, at least Cranny was by herself, followed by Dominique Scott, who was running by herself for about 8K. Courtney Frericks, the silver medalist in the Olympics and the American record holder at the steeple, went 31:23:13. She thinks she can go faster. You can watch an interview with her on RunBlogRun as well. Paige Stoner was 7th in 31:22:55. Paige runs for the Reebok Track Club. Sarah Lancaster, Paris 360, and 31:21:75. Millie Palladino with the New Balance Club. We just wrote about her. Kate Schock just did a really nice piece on her on RunBlogRun. In her debut, went 31:19:92. That's screaming. And the gutty Natasha Rogers from Hanson Brooks 31:16:89. In third place, Andrea Sekafine, Nike Bowerman Track Club, a Canadian, I believe, 31:15:78, top mark for Canada. In second place, Dominique Scott from South Africa, one of our faves, who runs for Adidas, 31 minutes, 0.1 seconds. What a fantastic race. But the one that really blew my mind, Elise Cranny, and you recall Elise ran a 14:33 5,000 just a few weeks ago at Valentine's Day at BU, a new American record. She missed the American record here, the American record of one Molly Huddle, by less than, 2.5 seconds. She ran 30:14:66. Pretty incredible. Put her just in front of her coach, Shalane Flanagan, on the all-time U.S. list. Lisa is now number 2. But sound running meet, the video I'll be checking out. We posted some photos from Wendy Schulich. We've got a couple interviews with Courtney and a couple of the other athletes too, and we'll be able to get those up to you today. But congratulations to all involved. Sound running, Jesse Williams and Craig Vanderhoff. You guys are doing a great job for the sport. I look forward to actually being at one of your meets soon. This meet was held at San Juan Capistrano and High School in San Juan Capistrano, California. And again, a great job, a fantastic meet, 2 10,000-meter world leaders. There's only about 3 meets in the world or 3 meets right now where people can really get the perfect conditions to run the 10. It's the Sound Running, the 10. It's the Peyton Jordan, and it's the Night of 10,000 PBs held in London in May. And that's really the big 3. The 10,000 is the longest event in world and global championships on the track, and it needs a little more respect. But this is Larry Eder signing off with Conversations with Larry on the Sound Running event, the 10. Thank you for all involved. Thank you to Mike Deering, our production manager. Stay safe and tell someone you love them today. Okay? Take care.